This is for help on the counting atoms, part 4. So all of these where you have more than one atom, so there's so for instance right here there's carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. There's more than one atom together, so it's a molecule. So we're counting how many atoms total are in this molecule. Anytime you have the subscript, it's called, that goes with this. So 12, this goes with the carbon, 18 goes with the hydrogen, and the 12 goes with the oxygen. So I'm going to say there's 12 carbons, 18 hydrogen, 12 oxygen. Each one of these examples get a little bit harder. So another thing is once in a while you'll see that there's not a number. So the H, there's a 4 here. There's no number in front of the C. If there's no number, it just means there's 1. There's 1 carbon. So the 4 goes with the H, the 1 goes with the C. When there's a number out front, it's called a coefficient, and that goes with everything. So it means there's 5 CH4s. So on one CH4, there'd be 1 carbon. But since there's 5 CH4s, I'd say 5 times 1, that's 5 carbon. In each CH4, there's 4 hydrogen, but I have 5 of them. So 5 times 4, I have 20 hydrogens. Down here, there's another new thing. It's when I have a parentheses. So this parentheses right here, there's a new number here, the 3, a new subscript. That 3 right here only goes with the things that are inside of the parentheses. So that means there's 3 of the O3s. There's not 3 of the P2s. There's just 3 of the O3s. So phosphorus, there's 2. And there's 3 O3s. So 3 times 3 would be 9 oxygen. And the last one, we have a little bit of both. We have this coefficient out front. We have parentheses. There's all kinds of things. So remember that in front of the N, there's no number. So that just means there's 1. There's 1 zinc. So I got to do my math here. This 2 only goes with the things in the parentheses now. So there's 2 NO3s. So I'll start with oxygen. There's 2 O3s, so that means 6 total. But there's 4 of all of this. So I do 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24 oxygen. And then 2 nitrogens, 2 times 1, but there's 4 of all of this. So 2 times 1 is 2, times 4 is 8. So that's nitrogen, 8 nitrogen. And the zinc, this 2 doesn't go with the zinc, it only goes with this stuff. So there's 1 zinc, and there would be 1 zinc, but since there's 4 of all of this, we're going to say there's 4 zincs. So I'll do maybe a couple of these examples down here. I'll do number 6, Cl2. So that one can be confusing because it looks like it could be Ci. That's chlorine. That's one element. It's not carbon and iodine. It's chlorine. And the other one is oxygen there. So Cl2O. So Cl2, there's 8 of these. So that's going to be 16 chlorines total. And then in one molecule of Cl2O, there'd be one oxygen. But there's 8 of these, so 8 times 1, I'm going to do 8 oxygen. All right, I'll do one more. I'll do a hard one. I'll do this number 15. So the different elements I have, I see nitrogen, I see hydrogen, I see that's chromium. It's been a while. O is oxygen. All right, so let's do nitrogen first. Let's say start here because this 2 goes with everything in the parentheses. So for nitrogen, I'd say 2 times 1 times 3, 6 total. For hydrogen, I would say 2 times 4 is 8 times 3, 24. And for Cr, I would say there's 2, but there's 3 of all this, so 2 times 3 is 6. And for O, that's a 7. So 7 times 3 is 21.